The jewelry has always been the credit as a top consumer of gold. When the pandemic hit, people expected the jewelry market to tank. It didn't. The jewelry market experienced a surge in sales. Why? There's nothing else to do. People couldn't do anything. They stayed home. They bought. They wanted to spoil themselves. They wanted a little bit of luxury. Metals Focus, a leading independent precious metals research consultant, estimated that the rise continues through the end of 2021. They reported that domestic gold jewelry consumption will exceed 140 tons this year, which would equate to an increase of more than 10% from the previous year. Remember, last year was a very good year for the jewelry industry, but for the better part of this year, that's really saying something. This group noted that the most common story put forward to U.S. jewelry's market strength is consumers with spare cash in their pockets. Having been able to spend as they'd like on travel and remaining cautious in regards to restaurants, theaters, and so forth, they turn to jewelry. At the same time, the immediate macroeconomic backdrop is also supported with wages firming, unemployment low, and lower economic groups, generous financial government support during the most uncertain phases of the economy. Weddings could also be a factor. Weddings were postponed. People are finally finding ways to get hitched with social distancing protocols loosening up. Metals Focus also pointed at another important factor to consider, which is retailers' responses. There seems to be a sea change in the online omni-channel experience, with consumers now perfectly happy to shop in this manner. Online stores are reaching more people and people are more willing to shop, finally adjusting to the reality of not having to touch merchandise before they buy it. It's a new world. Metals Focus said, and I quote, "All this only enforces the boost now coming from the malls being open in conjunction with consumers becoming willing to visit these locations. I don't necessarily advertise investing in gold or other precious metals via jewelry. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy jewelry either. I would just advise that you balance your portfolio. If you want to invest in precious metals, invest in some jewelry and some stocks and gold bullion. Either way, know that jewelry is not the only industry needing gold, but it's a major market and it's not showing any signs of stopping. We're here to help you. If you have any questions, 877-646-5347. Our associates are waiting. They're here to answer all your questions. Or check out our free gold and silver investment guide at noblegoldinvestments.com. If you're interested in investing in precious metals and you want to talk to a no-hassle representative that has experience in physical metal, give us a call. Phone number is 877-646-5347. Our phone lines are always open, and we're happy to answer any of your questions.